All right. Today we're wanting to talk about something that's been really on my heart a lot. Is helping people find their passion. You're probably saying, well, what's that got to do with selling? I've been in sales a long time, and one of the cool things that I love to do is I love to talk to people and find out great things about them, ask them questions, and just kind of figure out, what their interests are. Because a lot of times people have passions, they have things that they want to accomplish, they have things they want to do, but a lot of times, unless they get started, they never do. And they get older and they say, man, I wish I coulda, shoulda, woulda. For the longest time, ever since I was a young person, I've been in sales for over 40 years. And one of the passions that I've had for probably about the last 7 years is doing videos, YouTube videos, creating content. And I've got over 1,000 videos on every topic that's got to do with selling: the good, the bad, the ugly, and the warts and all. But one of the things that I've had a passion with is sharing how not to be a bad salesperson, how not to do stupid things like I've done, and be able to be creative and learn how to learn properly when it comes to becoming a salesperson. Because I've already went through all the crap. So my whole goal in life is to make it easier for salespeople. I saw books and motivational stuff that was really great when I was growing up. Zig Ziglar, Brian Tracy, Tom Hopkins. These are great authors, great writers, great motivational speakers, great communicator, great salespeople. And one of the things that I have found out about myself is I have a passion to also teach, to be able to help people. I'm not no guru or anything like that, but I've been in sales for 40 years. So I've seen all kinds of things that are good and a lot of things that I made bad choices and done wrong things, but I've done a lot of right things, and I've got this passion to be able to break it down for you. So if you watch my videos, I promise you, you won't waste your time. You'll be able to glean nuggets from each video. That way you can add them to your repertoire of things to help you run your business, help you to become a better customer service person, become a better salesperson, a better father, a better mother, a better brother, sister, friend, just to be a better person. My videos can help you. I have a passion. But my question today is, what is your passion? I ask customers this question a lot of times, when I'm talking to young people, when I'm out and about, I love to ask this question, what is your passion? And believe it or not, people are always like, I don't, I never thought about it. Nobody ever asked me that. Or maybe they have some inkling of a passion that they're into. And I asked a couple of people lately, because see, I'm creating some new help books to be able to help people. It's my passion to be creative. And with AI and all this stuff, I've been writing and writing and writing and doing all these videos for year after year. And what happens is I've got all this material, but I want to share it with even more people in a PDF type form, a book form, on all these different platforms. It's my passion. It's something that I want to do. I don't want people to have to struggle in selling. I want people to have the answers that they're looking for when they're trying to sell service agreements, maintenance, warranties, just being a salesperson, selling add-ons, talking to people over the phone, how to communicate in person, how to knock on doors, how to overcome fear, false evidence appearing real when you're trying to be an entrepreneur, a salesperson. And see, what happens a lot of times when people first get into sales, they don't have a good mentor. They don't have a good person who can say, hey, look, this is what you should do. Set yourself up some goals. Go ahead and take it one day at a time and glean and learn as much information that you can from your company about your products and services. But reach outside the box and learn more and more. It's my passion, guys. I really appreciate you. I'm giving a little thumbs up, and I see the Tracks and Pepper. I appreciate you guys. But today we're going to talk about, as a salesperson, when you are talking to people, you want to make people feel good about who they are. You want to build relationships. And one of the cool things that I've learned over my selling career is, not everybody's going to purchase from you. Not everybody can purchase from you, or it may not be the time, it may not be the product, it may not be whatever. But everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a passion. Everybody has something that they want to accomplish. There's something that's eating you up right now inside that needs to come out. This new technology, AI, will help a lot of people who have these feelings inside that they need to get out. Make sure it's copyrighted okay, and make sure that you don't, if you write books and stuff or anything, don't plagiarize. Make sure that you ask to, because you don't want your hard work, your feelings that you've worked so hard for to be taken away and not monetized, and where you can't make money. So remember, if you have a passion, like I said the other day, I was talking to a couple of people, and these two people at different times had something that was similar. I asked them, I said, what is your passion? Kind of tell them a little bit about me and so forth. They know a little bit about me. And I asked them about their passion. What were they interested in? And one of the gentlemen that I was talking to, he just became a realtor, but he was getting perplexed because he knows he has to market. He has to, get people to know who he is. And he didn't know how to find his niche in the market. And I've been doing this a long time. So my mind works in a way, because I have this mindset that let me help somebody. Let me come up with some ideas. I'm an idea kind of person. And I gave him this idea. Well, you are a realtor, correct? He said, yeah. And you told me earlier that you have a passion for animals. You love cats, you take in strays, you help animals. Well, why don't you take your passion for your animals and create this capability where you're talking to other families who want to get a home, get a condo, get a mobile home, or something of this nature, but they want it to be pet friendly. So your whole niche should be talking about, your pets, your pets are going to love this home. What do you think about this home for your dog, your cats? So what I'm sharing with you guys is, if you look deep inside yourself, if you look really hard and you say to yourself, what is my passion? What do I like to do? What is interesting to me? Maybe you're a person who likes building. Maybe you like making all kinds of cool art projects. Maybe you're wanting to write your first book. Maybe you like to create your own music. Maybe you're a person who wants to be a salesperson, but it needs a little bit of help. A lot of times, guys, we have these feelings inside of us. I know some people, they have a passion. They want to be, in the real estate business. It's like, man, everything they do, everything they say is about that passion. You may have a passion about cooking. Maybe you love to cook. Maybe you know how to cook something special. Maybe you have a design person inside of you that wants to create maybe a new style of clothing, shoes. Maybe there's some furniture that you're thinking about in your mind, or maybe there are that you can help people with, or you have a passion for people who may not have money, who need help. Maybe you have a passion for children. Maybe you have a passion for many different things. Maybe a collector. I'm a collector. I've been collecting for a long time, so I created a channel. Believe it or not, guys, it's called Gary Lee Stanley, Your Collector Guy, or is it Your Collector Guy, Gary Lee Stanley? Well, I've been collecting stuff for years, and I have a passion. And so now I'm sharing my passion to people like yourself that to start collecting, how to start collecting. I have another one that talks about real estate. You're a real estate sales guy. Okay, it's a great channel, but we talk a lot about all different things that have to do with selling real estate. It's my passion to share my life with you, and it's true stuff. I've been in sales for over 40 years. I told you I'd tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, and the warts and all, and things that a lot of salespeople really don't talk about. It's my feeling inside that I need to share. We have the purpose. What is your purpose? What is something that you love to do? Maybe to go hunting. Maybe you're a fisher person. Maybe you're a person who's a boater. Maybe you love cars. Maybe you like to create. Find your passion. It's right there in front of you. You have to look inside to our life and get started. You may have, I need to write books in mind. Now there's technology called AI that can help you. Never plagiarize anything, guys. Take note to this. Have a passion and you need to get it out of you. You need to share. Please don't keep it inside of you. People die every day with their passions inside. Maybe you have a green thumb. Maybe you're good with kids. Maybe you're a political type person. Maybe you're a person who's just got all these feelings inside of inadequacies, pain, feelings. And I know some people, man, I've heard some stories that they would share with me, and they have a book. They have a outlet. They have a way to get it out of themselves. It's passion. And a lot of times people find their passion. Like I said, ever since I was a kid, I remember my very first opportunity selling something. I wanted to be on this baseball team so bad. I was like 9 years old, and I had to go out and sell boxes and boxes and boxes of candy to be able to get my cool uniform. Well, guess what? I must have been a natural, because, or the candy was really